We're going to go through a ring row continuous tension set. So with this exercise, okay, I'm going to be taking the ring row, starting from here and slowly working my way to the finish point. So from point A to finishing from there to point B here. Okay. However, as I do that, I'm going to be moving back and forth with the movement a little bit, and I'm also going to be providing as much movement variability. So challenging the shoulder, challenging this exercise, working as many different areas with this movement as possible. Okay, this is to work the shoulder joint as much as possible as well. If I'm to break this exercise into zones, okay, zone 1, which we'll start, will be here, moving back and forth a little bit. So I'm going to have my elbows behind me, behind the shoulders, not letting them go past shoulder length. And then zone 2 will be moving back and forth between those two zones of elbow behind shoulder, a little bit in front, and then the final zone finishing just shy of a lockout. Okay, so with the rings, again, stepping in is one way you can control the intensity. I will demonstrate it at a 45-degree angle, but if I wanted to make this harder, I can go horizontal, elevate my feet. So I'm here, zone 1. Beginning in this position, I'm just going to be moving back and forth a little bit. Okay, again, keeping those elbows behind shoulders. But as I do that, elbows start to move into different places. I can take them out to the sides. I can also do that in combination with elbow rotation. And I'm moving slow so that I can also explore how it feels to hit all these different positions as I go through the movement. I can bring these elbows further down. I can supinate, mimicking more of that sort of bicep curl position. As I start to fatigue, I can move into zone 2, where I'm moving back and forth with elbows going in front and behind my shoulders. Once again, trying to hit as many areas as possible. Once I start to fatigue in one area, I move somewhere else. And I just keep it going as best as I can, providing as many different positions as possible throughout the movement, slightly moving back and forth constantly. And then as I fatigue, I get into zone 3. Same thing, trying to keep tension, trying to explore as many areas that I haven't worked yet, paying attention to how that strength feels as I go into new areas. So just to recap, it's a 1 rep, slow eccentric, 3 zones. If we think of it, zone 1 is here. I'm spending a bit of time moving back and forth in that zone 1. As I start to fatigue, I'll move into zone 2. As that starts to fatigue, move into zone 3. And in terms of what we can explore, elbows moving out to the side, elbow rotation as well, and doing those two in combination. Okay, the more you step in, elevate the feet, the harder this exercise can also become.